almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. All right, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
Forgot to mute that from last time. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's see how many people are here. Just 8 of you. I mean, that's all right. We'll all have a good time. Alright, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, if I'm recalling correctly, we absolutely slayed this entire just crypt full of absolute shitty mutants. Like, just mutants go away.
Through my service.
Also, I realized that we have like so many buffs up here because we got we did really good. What's up with the singing? So we have a meetup. The BPL has a meetup every year, and a couple of years ago, we had a particular no, what was it? Well, not random doc stream, Whacker. Like, this is my slot, man. No, the I don't know. Oh, hey, your Bionic sister. Nice. Bionic is a very, very nice lady. Um, no, we had a goat brought a guitar, and we had some recording equipment. So we were just like, hey, why not just do big group sing-alongs? And we did, and it was a lot of fun. And the songs that you're hearing is the recordings of that. We had a lot of fun doing that. Do I know the meatball recipe? No, but I know a meatball recipe. I do not know Bionic's meatball recipe. So I'm just doing some inventory management here. I'm just going through and fucking with shit. Marksman rifles, 20. Frag. And there we go. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, buddy. Life is good. Just kind of want to do some trading of the rogue. Variety. Okay. Oh, yes. Give me all of this good shit. Power Claymore. Oh, God. So I need to give you 10 things of Holy Ghost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whacker, you need to get some pants, man. I'm just going through and checking out shit. And heretic trophies. Power Axe. Temporary wounds. Lovely. Oh, that heavy plasma gun is going to be fun. Whacker, get your pants on. And you're just furious menuing. Just absolutely furious menuing. Trying to get this number up. Here I am flooding the market with weapons that I just picked up off of dead people. Floor gun is free gun. Yep. Hey, Zirig. I think this is like the first reputation that I've actually put into the mission. And I was already there. I just need more profit factor. What do these boots do? Hits an opening. Nah, whatever. Just give me all that shit. Alright, what you got? I mean, cool shit, but no. I mean, you don't really have anything that I want. Okay, so you want Elleridai, da-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. That energy core, that's just loot, right? I don't really care about it. I think I do care about that. It's like, why is that in cargo? Either way. Where's my colonies? Haha! Okay. Foulstone, hello. So I need more of that, and I gain profit factor. So I get profit factor, and that. The railway gives me that. Gives me some explorator things and some efficiency and complacency. Druisians. So I need to get Druisians up to 2260 complacency across everything. Complacency and everything, so profit factor and security. Good tidings. Complacency across. So I need to get my Imperial Navy up if I want that. Security. Hammer of Epiphany. That's actually pretty funny. Yes, this is a capitalism simulator. This is a pirate capitalism simulator. We're gonna make a railway. Block Cemetery of the Faithful. Blessing of the Fallen. +5 to evasion and complacency across the... That's just a profit factor. Blocks bonfires of righteousness. That's complacency across. That's Epiphany. That's such a good sword. That gives me all of that. Do I want the evasion and do I want complacency? No. I like the explorators. Go ahead and do that. Janice, you are done. Interesting. He began. Nice. Can I do giants? Yes, I can do giants. And I want this because this gives me those things and that and unlocks a lot of stuff across the empire. And I need to, I desperately want to get these flawless servitors for that efficiency across the empire. The profit factor and provisions, yep. Oh my god, I legitimately need to get I need to get more shit. Oops. Can I get my Jerusians up to 28.3? Argonius is building. Okay. Okay. There we go. Who is not working? Janice. Not working on anything. I need mechanicism. And I just need to get you up like 10 fucking thousand. Holy shit. No. I forgot to do the thing. Gains fellowship and commerce. And this just gives me commerce divided by 5. Just gives me persuasion. All right. So what was there in this system? Did I explore everything? No, I did not. Let's go poke things. Phlogiston. Let's grab that. Ship's augers have taken a non-native mineral cluster. Brings an asteroid shower, substance valuable, collecting asteroid strips. But numerous underground ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable. Take the risk. Yay! And we get plasteel. Hell yeah! Absolutely baller world. Ocean world? Provisions and something. Wow, this was a ancient surviving of archaeotech mechanisms of an unknown purpose discovered in the wreckage of an ancient. Okay. Zealot? Area attack. Well, that was certainly this was certainly a very profitable little system to stumble upon. Fighting the pirates.
The whispers sound distant. The future is uncertain.
Okay. Warp wave. Flows of the immaterium cause an enemy ship to immediately turn, depending on ship's maneuverability. Suffered hull damage. Disrupt turn deals damage equal to its. Extracting's +2 range. Okay. I cannot ever get a ram going, which sucks.
Annihilate them! Fire the lance batteries! Macro cannon, volley! Bleed them.
Haha. All right, and then I will reinforce that side. Ah.
Lay in the course.
There we go. So we go there. And then we explode. Oh. Haha. Damn it. Target must be. Fuck you.
This one's going down. Bleed them. Fire right now.
Hello. Goodbye.
Onward. Lay in the course.
And on that other Other side. This is gonna hurt.
The effectiveness of the crew has been recognized as adequate.
Thank you. Thank you, Pasky. Hmm. Let's get that, and vulnerability seems fun. Oh. Reload. Huh. Okay, let's see here. Maximum overdrive. I like that. Torpedoes win me more fights. Huh, okay. That's fun. Alright, let's scan this planet. Volcanic planet, which is dead. To the Coronis Expanse. Oh! Inventory. Argenta. I got a heavy bolter. You need more strength. What is your strength? 30! How do you have 30 fucking strength? Is there an amulet or something that I can give you? That increases your strength. Nope. We just need to get you leveled up. We're traveling. Cabela, I wish to see you. Meet me in the crypt where we destroy the minions. It is important. Is something wrong? There is no threat. I've been granted a revelation. I wish to show you something. Been purged. There's no better place. Okay, I will be there shortly. I'll be waiting. Apologies for disturbing. Hello, thank you, Sun People, Kefri. Or Kepri, thank you. Thank you for following. Welcome to the WBPL. Apologies for disturbing you, Lord Captain. I just thought you should know Lady Ganner has successfully guided the ship out of the and left Sanctum Navis, but instead of going to her chamber, she's headed for yours. You wants to prepare for this meeting. Uh-oh. Hello. Hi, Captain. I meant to inform you that our journey through the warp went well. My gaze perceived the light of the Astronomicon. We had to see its souls. We had some difficulty. The crew and the master helmsman conduct themselves adequately. My instructions during the jump helped them focus and blah, 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 blah. No, thank you for the report, but I've already noticed myself the ship is intact, of course. A bit of cunning trick of the warp. I have never doubted your abilities. My crew is fortunate to have you. I am equally satisfied with your manner of command. I see you have many compelling works of art here, but few precious paintings. I, for one, do enjoy painting. I spare time brush in hand. Why? Just recently, we Voidscape, inspired by our travels together. I cannot show it to you quite, as it is still only exists in my mind's eye, but the imagery, oh, if only you could see. I did take note of the unique elegance of your works back on Urak. I am certain your latest piece will be just as breathtaking. I'll show you the work when it is complete. Her furtive smile speaks louder than her polite nod. One other thing is that I am quite well read, and as my knowledge is not limited to the Navigator's Craft, I am versed in many other scholarly fields such as the Centenary History, Calic Sector, or, horizontally, navigators are taught familiar signs of warp from childhood. Should you require my help to say my counsel, my knowledge is extensive, so please do not hesitate to ask. Fiddles with the lock of hair while still proudly holding her chin and avoiding your gaze. Second is your chance to hit on her. I was wondering which one it is. I'm just like, hey, just fucking tell me what you want. And does he know? Uh-oh. Did I fuck that up? I'm just like, no, that can't be right. Bastard. It's like she doesn't take kindly to being super forward.
This one's going down. Bleed them! Macro cannon, volley! Set the course.
It auto-saved on the reload. Oh, do I actually get to ram something?
Beware, Lord Captain. Our shield is down.
Fuck you. I shouldn't have done that. I have no movement and I can't shoot the fucker. Probably the coolest thing I think I've done in this game.
This one's going down. Another salvo. Unleash our vengeful salvo. Fire the lance batteries!
It's ours.
There we go. Reload and torpedoes. Repair. Save. Redo on the flirting. Let's go. Something wrong. I will be there shortly. Alrighty. Now, Night Owl, what did we learn? Cassia likes the game. She likes the... She likes the playing around. And the not quite saying it. Crew's fortunate to have you. What is it you want? Ah, damn it. I think I know which option I need. Yep. Oh, shut up. Der Burger, you mentioned the toy box mod. What does that do? Okay, well, fair enough. But why specifically are you saying it for this. Okay, fair enough. You were too kind. Okay. So the first one, so it wasn't a lot, but she did get that. Okay. I'm not upset about that. It is what it is. I think we got the best outcome of that particular encounter. Nope, wrong way. Wish there was an easier way to fast travel across the ship. And I love how the rogue traders are interred on the ship and not like on their home planet, but it's just like, I guess in a way, the ship is the home planet. Cabela bows her head in a short greeting, her eyes practically glow with anticipation. Within these walls, under the spectral watch of the dead in the land that our deeds have cleansed of pestilence, I wish to take you on a journey. Ritual of finding light. Hello, Lieutenant Dundee. She slowly brings a hand to your face and touches the corner of your eye. Sight is your ally and your foe too, for it exists only to perceive deeds and be oblivious to intentions. I will teach you to see without eyes, Daman, as I was once taught. You permit me to sew your eyes shut and guide you through the ritual, along with thread unseen. What, forever? No, stitches will be precise and my hand careful. Once you have passed, unseal your eyes. No harm will come to you. Why should I go on this journey? There is much between us that I have yet to understand. Decks and bolt ties separate us, but greater still is the spiritual distance. You have entered my labyrinth, and I have been to your world. But there is still so much that we must learn about each other, and I am inviting you to walk my path so that you may see into me. Well, let's go. Close your eyes and humble your breathing in a silent prayer to the Undying One. Get that needle away from my eyes. Ow. I am blind. Your eyelids hurt after having been punctured and stitched together with thread. Sensation muddles your thoughts and evokes an eerie dread from the depths of your heart. You are blind. A single ray of light can creep into your world, and your only awareness about your immediate surroundings is based on subtle noises. In the veil of pain, you hear Cabela's quiet voice. You accept his blessing with a single purpose, to serve him in our unity stronger than any chains. Come to me, Daman. Sound of my voice will show you the way, if you can unfetter your heart. Dark is merciless. You learned this while trying to hide from the nightmares that torment you. No matter how tightly you shut your eyes on those long nights, the haunting visions will not leave you alone, either in sleep or waking hours. The moment Cabela applies the final stitch, you can feel it. The horrors are already there, lying in wait for you to make even a single misstep, and when you do, they will drown you in the merciless darkness. Uh-oh. Hey, I did it. Put yourself in the depths of pain, submitting to her voice. A moment later, it starts to become louder and clearer. Pain does not disappear. Now you know where to go and follow your guide. It seems to multiply as if every word were being spoken by several copies in unison along the threads that form the web, along the rays of the star, whose heart turns to ice into the flame. Along the tracks we have left for one another, we shall come together in a unity that will become our revelation. In death, which grants true sight, in death, which all have faded. Use buckle and Scotty that has been with you since the beginning of the ritual, now clamps your heart. Oh no! I failed. All those who rest in the halls do so as a reward for the deeds they have performed in his name. May the end of the journey be as glorious as all he comes for us. Take my hand, we shall walk the halls we are destined for. Trust you. You take a step, and through your eyes are still blind and your body trembles. You feel warmth, her warmth, despite everything. You have walked the road of darkness and reached neck. You feel her breath on your neck and you hear her words in your... We've gone deeper. We are closer now, closer than ever before. The gloom begins to pass as a razor-sharp blade cuts the stitches on your eyelids one by one. Gentle touch, your words wounds sting a little, and last you can see once more. Dim light crypt blinds you so badly it appears a faceless dark silhouette before you. And once again you have witnessed my truth, Daman. Does not look at you, her gaze seems directed inward, or perhaps nowhere at all. Light has been found. We have passed another circle on our way to the truth at the heart of our bond. You're different just now. More feeling. We wear masks on our faces, not on our souls. I am maybe a spinner of death, but I am still a human inside, as are you. That was difficult, but we did it together. Yes, we did. This is how the ritual of finding life's point. Not alone, but together, by those who are bound in his light, in his name. You must return from death's halls out into the world, and please, all that the ritual has revealed to you, keep it in your heart. It is your treasure alone. Aww. Keep those needles away from my eyes, but aww. That was cute. Lord Captain, we're cross-referencing data of the key characteristics of the system with our astronaut. The planet Phobos is located here. The augurs detect an unusual change in the atmosphere, not unlike a massive release of toxins. It appears something unfortunate has happened on the planet's underground storage facilities. It is impossible to land safely on the planet just now. Unknown ships are cruising in the system. No need for any clock to analyze it. It's Xenos. The armor and artillery crews are standing by. Hello, gas giant. Abandoned tech base. Give me the goodies. Peculiar settlements. Planet can barely sustain life, and yet researchers discovered a long-lost Imperial colony, one that was cut off from the rest of the galaxy centuries ago. Colonists live in conditions worse than any underhive, yet they still venerate the Emperor and gladly welcome their visitors. The Lord Captain receives an invitation to local rule of the Archqueen Princeps Domina. 1 shuttle and 2 rifles should pay the Archqueen an official visit. Considered to be a palace by the people here. Oh, fuck off. Serve the finest delicacies. The Archqueen praises the visitors and mangled low common and calls the Lord Captain her dear brother. Enter the audience, gifts are presented to the guests. The Archqueen's minister delicate remarks that the best possible gift the Lord Captain could provide would be the replenishment meager gene pool. Okay. What the hell happened there? Reload! I want to know what her crown does. And this is my game, so I'm going on the alternate timeline. Yeah. I do like this map. This is a cool little map. Give. Is made out of metal coils, most likely from an ancient device for boiling water. Here, have some people. I was like, can this not become a colony, or is that just not a very hospitable world?
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Okay, what happens over here? Macro cannons improve range, improve damage, and I take damage. Okay. Master Cannoneers. Demolition. Hey!
Bleed them. This one's going down. Torpedoes locked. Unleash our vengeful salvo! Torpedoes locked.
Okay, that is going to be so much fun. I have all the torpedoes. They are going to... I should have done a warp thing. I should have done a shield thing. Ouch. I have to. Okay, okay, I see. I have to go in order.
For the glory
Oh!
of the Imperium!
Fuck me, I guess.
Set the course. Bleed them!
Another enemy sundered by the void.
All clear. Congratulations, Lord Captain.
Yeah, we got a lot of quotes. Oh, is this going to be a... Yes, yes, this is the colony thing. System research is as proper fate for many transgressors by Imperium permits, using the convicts for hard labor on distant prison worlds like Phabos. Atoned for their crimes before humankind, hundreds of thousands of rogues and lowlifes toil in the mines of the Vaude lands, protected until death from exhaustion or some other unfortunate accident claims their souls. Who do I want to take? Kinda don't want to take Hendrix. Let's take Packy. Yes. Need to level Pascal up. Greetings. Alright, Pack, you got tech use and intelligence. Wild Hunt, specifically number 2. Gains agi bonus MP and restores 300 of hunt down prey. Okay. Okie dokie.
Veabos 6 always was a penal world. But this, even the miscreants of this place do not deserve such a fate. I need.
I'll lay claim to the stars. hold on. Pascal, was there something that I wanted to give you? You don't even have Endure. Why do you have that cape? That's better for you because you have that and you can explode it. You need a cloak. Yes. Let's deal with that. All right. Several thin cuts.
Stop! There!
The machine god grants me insight.
Aha! A Drukari blade. Very, very good description. Very good description right here. Door. Skill check name. Open. Oh, look at all this heresy. This isn't even just regular heresy. This is advanced heresy. Tall, lithe Xeno moves with grace of an otherworldly predator. The creature gives you a dispassionate glance and casually speaks a few words immediately picked up by your elucidator. Candace Saleh, what is this? Has one of the sisters found an amusing trinket in the ruins and saved it for a special treat for the Archon? I look over her shoulder towards the platform where a few more silhouettes in tan black armor can be seen. Seems that Isaiah is in for a treat. Cannot even begin to fathom where my subjects found talking. That is such a noble thing to say. The monkey understands my speech. Where did you come from? By a device which can translate our language. Are you trying to impress me by appearing useful? Such words will earn you a bout in the ring at most, without weapons, and soon without your skin. Who scatter around you on the planet, staring as if they've seen a ghost. Betray their fear. Others upon you. Who are you? My name is known to everyone on this planet, Monkey. I am Tazra the Deliverer, Tazra the Benevolent, the one who grants respite from the choking grass of the world. I decide who lives, who dies, and who finds new purpose for their existence in Cormag's many arenas. Surely this is why I've come here, to fight for my ever-changing favor, and the privilege of being the first to be chained. I presume to talk to this atmosphere as you're doing. It could be, or perhaps your mere presence is enough to make base creatures forget how to breathe. Are you really surprised by what happened? You wove the net right under your own feet. You merely knocked down a pin that drew it close around you. A couple of volleys like the seals underground well on the planet. And when you had turned inside out, did the rest. I hereby declare you a Category 3 blasphemer for tampering with the sacred production cycle of this world's extractums. And your brethren finished what the planet started. Oh, how they strive to please me and my entourage. How they slaughtered and tortured their own kin for mine and my sister's delight. How they decorated this little arena. The still living monkey. Did you think all that you see before you is the work of our hands? Think again. How could you stoop to this? Killing one another for the amusement of enemies of humanity. What? What was I supposed to do? Lie down and die? The ones who spread the arenas, humans take away. I saw humans boarding shuttles with monoids. They're going to take us away from here. You hear? Statement is false. You were supposed to furnish yourself with the means of respiratory protection and inflict maximum damage on the perpetrators before ceasing your vital functions. Yeah, who gives a shit about us convicts? The lanky buggers may keep me on a leash, but at least I'll be alive, not coughing up my lungs. How cruel of you to your unfortunate kin. These monkey have worked hard enough to entertain their elite audience. Each of them fights with strength born of desperation, seeking to earn their place in my box of toys. There's room for more. My toys break easily. To reduce to a Xenos plaything. Shameful fate. I'm a rogue trader, the Emperor's anointed guardian of humanity, and your doom. Oh, what passion, the naive arrogance. When this all turns into boundless despair and clinging terror, my guests and I will savor such exquisite pleasure. I would play with you myself, monkey, but then the performance will be brief, and we don't want to upset my guests, now do we? Comes a cry. The distance between you and the Xenos is too great for Lucer to rehearse. It puts the tone, speaks of irritation. Tell the other monkey that whoever slits your throat will depart for their new home ahead of schedule, and tell them to hold nothing back. Tonight they dance for Emetris herself, the great Archon of the Cabal, and the Reaving Tempest. Counts in terms of shame and commendation with Soul's Toucher. Dogmatic follower. Look, you're prisoners, but at least you have your soul. If we're dead, might as well die without heresy on our souls.
I'll wipe you from the face of the galaxy.
Been ambushed. Unfortunate. Okay.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Okay. Revolving line. I don't know.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If only that were possible.
It is possible, just do it.
I'm afraid not. If I may? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I just wanted to get him moved up. Uh-oh. Alrighty, Argenta. You're gonna run. You're gonna go here. You're going to
Doubt is
Furious
for the weak.
Recital.
As the
Rapid
Emperor
Fire.
commands, I act. I'll do it.
And we're going to really make this person regret any decision that they've ever made, ever.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith
You know
without
what?
deeds is worthless. I refuse.
I'll have you do that.
As the
Just
Emperor
to
commands, I
spend your-
act.
Let's make it quick.
Spend your AP.
You are doomed. Time to slaughter someone.
Alrighty, Abelard. You need to endure. You're going to reckless
It will
rush.
be done.
Charge.
Grey hair, sure hair.
Delectable.
Just do that. Abelard.
Indeed.
Smash.
The true master inflicts the pain.
Look, I just want you to get back there so you can start fucking them up. Got her too far forward.
Suits my purposes. Already done. Absolutely not. Not a problem for me. All too easy.
High momentum.
Alright. What are we gonna do?
The shadows will see it done. Aim for the heart next time.
I bring mercy and retribution.
What did I do? Whatever.
As the tenets demand.
My
There we
time
go.
is now!
An exemplary strike. I will do my duty. I took care of this one. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. It will be done.
My revenge will be delectable.
An exemplary strike.
I should have marked them.
One fewer target.
Oh, they died anyway. Lovely. Ready.
The
Analyze.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Expose their weakness.
Request approved.
Neat.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Alrighty.
Death comes in silence.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Trust me, my blade whispers your killing. Brings me no pleasure.
Used to bow.
Died.
Advancing.
I shall not let your soul be purged.
Ha! Bastard.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
Board of this. Who rules the arena? You or the monkey? Archon. Dracon, you know the danger of repeating this misunderstanding. Draw your own conclusions. Your word's my command.
Hold on.
Get the true master. Inflict the pain.
Let's get to it. Out of my way.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Another.
Haha. All eyes are glued to you by destroying the fountain. Have a ton. It gets by destroying the Xenos. You have atoned for your transgressions. Get to the shuttle. The rest of you will be subject to selective punitive servitors so that you may further toil for the good of the Imperium. Hello, Clamputer! Raiders! How we doing, guys? Thank you. Thank you, Night Owl. Dead Space, that's almost like Rogue Trader. How nice do we want to be? There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. How you doing, man? Thank you so much. Welcome to the WBPL. This is a community channel where we all, or there's a bunch of different people who stream on the channel. I am just but one lowly chucklehead. I am Doctor Who's the Chef, named such because I have a cooking show on this channel, which is currently on hiatus because I am in the process of moving. But I play lots of different RPGs and all sorts of other games. We have people who paint, someone who talks about writing and literature. She's a very nice lady. We have people who just play all sorts of different games. It's lots of fun. Is that really all that there is here? I can't get...
Victory awaits.
Just a big ol' fight. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, luckily I'm not moving far, I'm just moving. Oh, hey, look, it's a colony. Captain calls himself the master, looking for human merchandise, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Fellowship of the Void, Cutthroat, 10% critical, efficiency down. Imperial Navy, gains the Punisher, dodge against humans, security down. The Druisians, I want more. Enemy of knowledge. That gives plasteel, people, and chemicals. It gives plasteel, people, and panic. to the bridge. Let's see if I can't get the Navy up a little bit. No, I'm moving back home with my folks, which isn't the most amenable that I really want to do, but it's what's gonna happen, you know? You get Trisians up. You get that. I need a mechanism. I mean, not wrong. It's just not particularly something that I wanted to do. I get plasteel and chemicals. Oh. This isn't... It isn't the worst. Oh, I'm just throwing people in there. Ah. No, I need people. I'm gonna try and level up the Navy. Which isn't going to be hard. But no, I know next to nothing of Rogue Trader, so this, or of Rogue Trader, of Warhammer 40k, beyond the memes. So this has been like an absolutely hilarious traipse into whatever the hell's going on, you know? Urgent report. We have received an estimate from Regent, and navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassie. Disappeared on the Regent is requesting an update on her current status. He also has inquired about the possibility of person to negotiate and arrange a return. The psycho-emotional coding of the received message shows acute concern. Also contains something that the SPS failed to put in words. If you'll excuse me my forthrightness, I feel it necessary to tell the truth. Otherwise, conflict with the Navy's noble light is possible. Which, given the current state of the current, will only play into the, how did they even learn? I wish I knew. It's troubling indeed. Perhaps we have spinal or is bluffing. is safe and that the rogue trader would be honored to meet in person. Ask for pass your consent. Roselio will be waiting for you in the capital ward, receiving members of the Nave's Nobilize. Make sure to discuss the details with your Chancellor. Lux Mechanicus assigned to the Astropath Challenge, reporting to job in our communication potentially may be a consequence of the telepathic ritual in which your lordship designed to participate. The enforcers of the report that Choir Master has asked for announce with Lord Captain, and since Lux Mechanicus Challenge, he's done brazen as an audience for customers. This is a cry for help. Jesus Christ. Reports a disturbance in the Foundry Bay. A certain Nemesite, avenging figure loved by lower deck rebel, shot a commandant during a routine medical supply delivery. Called on the vessel serfs to fight for a better life. The rebel immediately plundered medical storehouse, slaughtering officers. Nemesite has escaped, and the situation that increasingly asked permission to deploy the harshest possible treatment, not but to avenge dead commandant. Discover details. Reason for attack had to do with the widow of a respected foreman. She had delayed the queue by begging to be given medicine for her afflicted friend. She couldn't refuse because her request exceeded the expenditure quota. The widow persisted and was given 10 lashes. That was when Nemesite fired a fatal shot that set off the mutiny. And Nemesite, that is the fourth Nemesite to operate on the lower decks over the past few years. The previous three were captured by each openly identified themselves as Nemesite, but had no effect. People continued to rally around their hero as soon as one emergences, and always believe in the invulnerability of their champion. And all Nemesite in the same fashion, whenever the rebels feeling pressed, they step forward, serving as a spark to ignite fires of tradition. They target the officers most hated by the workers for their strictness and adherence to order, with every murder being given cheers from the commoners. Shares the rumors that abounded on the lower decks. Some say he arises from the blood of the pressed laborers, some that he is the vessel spirit of justice, others still believe that he is an immortal hero. Such veneration may do the capture of the Riffraff champion. They discover their Gene Stealer cult on the ship. Hendrix Van Calox recommends an expansion in the Nemesite story. The character says that an escaped mutant is behind the also similar to one attacked by the enemies. Give me information of unbearable heat and poisoned air where scrap metal is melted down to plates that are later used to repair and refit the hull. No critical in the bay is fairly easy to isolate. Calling unrest with no casualties among the enforcers. Emergency, we have a sighting of Lady Theodora in the lower decks. Messages have been received, are incomplete and vague. Jesus Christ, how many events are happening? Yelling is reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, though I thought you might want to look at what's going on for yourself. Delicate and what suspicious members is present at the scene. What is Idra doing there? Broke her microbead. Been able to find out anything, but Lord Captain is a psyker and we are in the warp. We're the only one who would risk setting foot in the compartment, and if you do not, we will never see. Do not ignore this matter. I will deal with it. I need to get right away. Let's go. Macro cannons. I want to just look at the journal for a second. I need to go visit the Astropathic Chapel, Blades in the Voids. I need to make a thing. Mutants are hiding in it. need to go there. I need to go to the throne room. Rumors. I need to find something. I need more people. I need more weapons. Unquenchable greed. If I give up 7 people, I gain 5 provisions. I give up 7 people, I gain more profit. We're good for right now.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
These rumors about Lord Captain Theodora. Surely...
Shit. I know who deigns to grace us with their presidents, another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get the due for what they have done, so the leader himself has finally grown tired of hiding. Theodora stands before you. It looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest, rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and lumpen inflamed scars cut her throat. The figure fliggers as it dropping in and out of reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse. Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I have grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Indeed, centuries of total effort, everything I have left is gone. To this non-entity. War pollution, be gone. My dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down with a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents in your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one is willing to help you with your childish treasure hunts. Throne spare us from the cursed aberrations of the archenemy. So you're truly paying for it. I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Viserion. Deep down, you know this apparition never ends. You're not Theodora, the undying one who does not relinquish souls that have come to him. Such is absolute truth. You are a thief of names. Foolish child, your world is limited to the darkness of the lower depths and the word of your vizier. You know nothing of the truth or death. You do not know the first thing about yourself. You have already met. Of course, boy. Here's my ship. How I regret the advice of my seneschal. MSP. It is the same vision as on the officer, yet entirely different. Why does it not remember, and why does it remember the real? Alas, my glorious voyage in life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could, but do not weep for me, my boy. I'm still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing those who failed me. There's no coming back from that. I am dead? How is that? I am no different from those that have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. Jesus Christ, so much words. I see. I speak. I remember all the wrongs that you all committed me from it. I've been extracting my retribution. I truly am Theodora. Remnants of herself that left behind in the world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears split. For those said, for the unchained, I'm the terror of she who has failed to turn the tide of fate and refuses to turn the truth to face. I am as real as human passions. Who killed you? I'd like to know the answer to that question. I don't even know. I don't understand to give the honest answer. I need to languish. We'll see. Why were you waiting for me? Matters are so dire that the pleas of my servants are to pierce death. How can I? My little edger, no less. And once I appeared here, of course, I had to meet Tender, who was allowed to. Where's Edger? What have you done for her? I've done with Joe, Joe. All I've done is turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant. If you had your toys, I cleaned up her antics. I provided her with everything she could dream of. Oh, I had the great plans for poor little Idra. So I cannot help you, but you do not belong here. Feel sorry for me, wretched spineless creature, not only. More than courtesy, but you're expecting me. I'm not here to console you. Oh no. I'm here to seek retribution from all who failed me. My friend's crew, my useless officers, my prisoners who turned their backs on the mistress in their darkest hour, and worst of all, you, my dear heir. You have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything that is mine. I will drag you to work with me, including you.
I've read about this.
A new challenge for me.
To break their way out. Jesus Christ. Huge shell. Ugh. Split liquid, cloudy, main cogitator systems. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why don't you look at your captain? This is wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her. My little Idra is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain? Ordered meant to gaze on the rust from the floor. Up close you can see the base of it. It's blackened and melting away. Lord Captain, lady. You came back. Lord, there. How could I not come? Trying so desperately, please carry to the very depths of the warp itself. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, even retro. I'll drag the answer out of you.
Stop it!
This soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing of the fingerpad. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry. I failed. Emergency swings her weapon, aims at Idra, who is struggling. Stop. Idra, I am your captain. Listen to me and snap out of it. Lord Captain. Damn it. Chaos will devour you, and it will devour everyone responsible for it. Die for the delegation of my lord. Yeah.
Curse the unclean! Your Emperor won't save you!
What do you have? Mental manipulation. Oh, they all warped. Okay.
If I may.
And we are going to
Isn't this a job for the
smash.
serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright. Alright, next single target.
Trust me.
Blood Oath.
As the tenets demand. As honor ordains. The shadows will see it done. My blade whispers your name. Trust me.
Ah, damn it.
I shall not fail. Death is a blessing. As honor ordains.
Hehe.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp. I cannot serve you in this way. As the tenets demand. As honor
Jesus
ordains.
Christ,
The
Cabela.
other side awaits. Trust me.
Holy shit.
I'll pass. Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't
It's like
do.
Cabela is like the... Oh, shit. It was a pink horror. Fuck me.
All
Cabela
too
is like
easy.
the Argenta of Melee.
I'll do it.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Doubt is for the weak.
Wow, that was brilliant.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act. I I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury!
This is unacceptable.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hand. I will do my duty. Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Request approved. The Omnisire knows all, comprehends all. My competencies are not that universal.
For von Valancius! Follow my lead. It will be done.
Okay, this is
guides me.
fun.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My vow is to serve. The Omnisire condemns you.
Emperor, give me strength.
Yay, level up. Lord Captain, is it really you? Trains your weapon. Are you alright? Removes her head from her hand and tries to wipe away her tears, leaving bloody marks. Touches burnt out implant. I don't know. It should be quiet, but in my head, whisperings louder. It shouldn't be like that. This abomination claims that you called her. Is it true? Me? Yes. I think it was me who called her. I barely remember. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I cried for help, and she came. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Has anything like this happened before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something. But it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanism, the crew lost their minds, knew about it. Said it was a small price to pay and acceptable. No psyker is immune to it. What happened here? It was just a mistake. I won't do it again. There will be no more mistakes. It's not the first time this heretic has caused death of her crew. Do you remember the incident at the mid-deck, Idra? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity, admit what you are. But you're preaching, you are the worst out of everyone here. Previous oak traitor, was that your doing? Yes, I did it a couple of times. I had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I could hear her voice. Her voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice, the whispers got louder, clearer, harder. You heard the warp whispering in your head and you answered, are you insane? You don't know what it's like the most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, starting to talk to you inside your head. I did not try. I had to. I know what you are thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Thorda came towards us, I kept thinking about that meeting. I kept blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop the killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me. And you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was. But this time here, product my own guilt. Accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It's not just at my best, you see. Maybe we can find a way to replace my implants or some other remedy, a better one. And Lancia said that such a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. Until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. What will happen to crew while we look for this remedy? I'll pull myself together, lady. The death of Lady Von Valancius has knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under no more booze, no more obscura, nothing. I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. We'll think of something. Only a miracle can save her. Then we will be that miracle. I think I'd better. And she faints. Presume you have brought the situation. Bring her to the surgeons and have them see to her. Give me that stuff.
Operation successful.
Battle psycher boots. Haha. Okay. We got some level ups. Yay, level ups. So many level ups. Okay, so it was just that. Orchestrated firestorm, and I took 2. Comfort in conformity. What do you do? Whenever an ally grants a stack, they heal. Ooh, yes. That is just healing for everyone. Abelard, how do we do? Carouse and awaiting orders. Every round, first single target ability. Okay. I tell you what to do, I get more points. Argenta. Athletics and critical. Critical. Bonus to critical damage. Yes. Cassia. The course untraveled. Navigator power that has not been used. This combat gains +2 perception. And intelligence. Fragile playthings. First instance of damage dealt by the executor's damage over time effects in a round reduces armor by 13 on multiple enemies per round, but only once per enemy stacks. Okay. And Pascal. Heightened concentration. Short critical hit, they gain +3 armor. Alright.
What transpired on Kiava Gamma will be a heavy blow to the Gaprak dynasty, I suspect. I just hope their rivals on Dargonus do not devour the Gapraks completely after this.
Noble families spend energy and time on ridiculous power struggles, when they should be focused on strengthening their military might and the holy faith.
Yes, okay. Alright, that was interesting. Huh. We gotta go to the chapel. Huh.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Hey, Zach. Unpleasant heaviness grows in your head as if a vice was tightening. She is here. Adeline has returned. She's asking me for help, but you scare her. She is hiding from you. You will not harm her, will you? In every direction, every shadow comes playful direction. At times, old man's rueful weeping. At times, this sorrow will be eternal. Sorrow to perceive corruption as a triumph, for once you perceive it, you'll cower blasphemous spawn. I hear the voices and I follow the thrall. He is such a terribly wounded soul. It is all but sunk beneath the gray-blue blisters of guilt. They are swelling ever so rapidly. Less of respect for hope could fade at any moment. What is going on? What twisted creature are you? I am the victims. I am the murdered. I am his guilt. How do I find? She is there in the shadows. Many shadows lie. The true ghosts are hiding among the false. I hear Thaddeus' earnest prayer and words of disappointment. He always doubted my talents as a mentor. I hear Antonius. And Willie gave up the last one. Anna says, please, I condemned her to existence as a half machine. I almost sense her touch. Tried to save me, but she fell. So many voices all condemning me. Find them, separate the true voices. I will find and bring her to the light. Why do you seek his redemption? He was always a terrible leader and a talentless mentor. He doomed everyone. He was arrogant. He had no notion of his own wretchedness. He did not put his faith in Emperor, but instead believed himself invincible. He paid for his mistake with our lives. We begged him to reconsider, but he took our minds away as punishment. Oh, but we were loyal to him regardless. We tried to save him. Even though he had not saved us, he is guilty. Beyond the world. You have taught us everything. We will not fail you. We are ready.
Not while you still draw breath. It's about time. Victory awaits! I'm wounded!
What the fuck is going on? I call to you, Prince of Pleasure, and trust in you, so and beseech your protection.
You won't fell me!
Ah, I see. Yes, buttons.
Follow my lead!
God Emperor is a lie.
A new challenge for me. Brace yourself, Overlord!
What the hell? This is going to be just a lot of save and reloading, guys.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, there's more over here. Lovely. Oh God, Emperor, protect us. Oh, okay. I gotta find the real ones. That's what we're doing. Oh, sweet duty. He took it.
None shall stand in my way.
Gladly give my last. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is part of the DLC. One of the DLC missions. Because this was involved with the that Gene Stealer cult.
Just a minor setback.
It was the this all started when I took a bath in blood. Stop, my mind is boiling. Anything but that. I didn't think you would do that.
Follow my lead.
Please stop, my mind is boiling. Anything but that, better to kill me than turn me into one of those mindless things. I don't think you would do that with your own hands.
It's about time.
Oh, Jesus. Master, please wake up. I'm here. Let us kill him for the glory of the dark gods. I find you're guilty of arrogance. So some of those pieces didn't really feel good. Ghost stares at Wise, muffled sob coming from the apparition seems to take physical form as it drifts towards the choir master. Blocks your path, extending his arms in a gesture. Calls Blossom, please do not harm her, please. Is frightened to death. Let me talk to her. I cannot fail her again. It's not her. You cannot wallow in your own guilt forever. There are people out there and in here who depend on you, living people. know, your lordship. I know it is not Adeline, but an echo of the one who devoured her soul. I just wanted to see her again, see her voice for a brief moment. Ghost of my failure, it is now your time to vanish. Thank you, your lordship. Burden was too heavy for me. Are you alright? Yes. What was that? A reckoning. A reckoning for my great arrogance. Demons have been pursuing me for many years, following my scent, sending me dire messages, hunting me. And now they have me. The entities that messed us here during the ritual are banished, but a lingering echo of their presence is latched onto the shadows. It has sprouted in the darkness and pounced upon my mind. Why are demons pursuing me? I am guilty. I wronged them. I had been promised a great future as a scholar of Tycana, for my talents were exceptional. Fate would have it, and instead of serving Holy Terra, I ended up here in the Expanse with barely a gleam of the Astronomicon reaches. My pride took a heavy blow. My spirit was not cowed. I sent out to assemble a choir unlike any yet seen here. A mighty, resonant, astounding choir. Lady Thord expended tremendous resources bartering with captains and governors to produce astropaths for my choosing. I brought together talents and budding geniuses under my authority. They were to ensure that I could make a triumphant comeback. And they could do that for me. A team of brilliant astropaths whose talents were honed to perfection. Adeline, Annis, Antonius. Every one of them surpassed myself as I used to be. I saw that my time was coming, and I lied when I told you it was Lady Theodora who had forced us to go through the ritual. The idea had been mine. When, in her paranoia, her ladyship set to find spies in the ship, I made an offer, a ritual that would give her names, exchanged my fledgling's freedom and my own. It was a good deal. She was willing to trade 7 astropaths for the name of traitors. I doomed them all, my pride killed them. She got her freedom, why did you stay? Wanted me executed for what happened, but she regained her composure, honored our deal, but where was I to go? My deed was all here. My dead were all here. What went wrong? Adeline was my ritual protector only to become my greatest one. When the mad scream of the other people started my astropaths, I became frightened for her. I hesitated, I wanted to spare her, but I lost control. I think it would have been to sacrifice her, but I couldn't. I always have swapped her. Her genius had made her my favorite. What were the other voices? Were they apprentices as well? Not all of them. Stravos was the strongest, the oldest in the choir. He had been on the ship even longer than I. Mighty wise man, if acrimonious, he envied me and criticized my ambition, but I was fond of him all the same. Thaddeus was the ship's confessor. Theodora had insisted on his presence. It was over. He was the only other survivor and confronted me with anger. I could not bear to listen, so I silenced him, killed him. Thaddeus was an ordinary servant. She fought the imperious monsters until the warp began to prevail. She tried to save me, to lead me away, but I did not listen. She stayed at my side until the last moment and died a terrible death, all because my accused pride. Cursed. The rest were my voices. Antonius was the youngest. He had been in the choir for only a short while. When the situation turned dire, fear got the best of him, and I was infuriated by his weakness. I dominated his mind and impelled him to use up every spark of his life in the ritual. Annis's doom came even earlier. She was the one person who told me in front of the choir that the ritual was madness. In my anger, I ordered her servitorized. I believed I had protected my authority. She died on the spot where you are standing now. I think she was still aware. All my voices. I remember the name of each one of those lives I cut short. Now I know the truth. That is for the best. I cannot carry this burden alone. With Theodora dead, the thought of my crime being forgotten and erased is unbearable. I want to be judged and condemned. You have not allowed the warp to break you, and I believe the emphasize is strong in your soul. Redemption. This instrument is the last reminder of Adeline and my guilt. It was with this that I performed the last ritual. I have no right to carry it. Detachment from death. Nice. Alright.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Go to the bridge. Gonna do some explorification. Bit more ship stuff. No, I'm enjoying this. Like, this is starting to really open up into some cool shit. Now that I mean, it's getting into it's getting into side questy territory, but this is where I think like RPGs shine super well. In the okay, you've done most of the stuff. And we won't punish you for not doing the story stuff, but there's a lot of shit to do out there, so have fun. Our patrolling system like this is close to 0. I failed to get past that. We gonna fight? Yeah. Yeah, I recall. It all started with the murder, with the murder and the bath and blood.
All stations, report when manned and ready.
What happened? Cannoneer and warp channeler. Oh, Pope.
This one's going down. Fire the lance batteries.
Oh, do I not? Oh. Ah, shit.
Onward!
That's interesting. That is an acceptable reload. So, okay. So I'm probably going to downgrade the RAM then. Because I didn't realize that I can do that thing. Oh, I also got new, new things. Okay. I did just buy a bunch of stuff from the Navy guy.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
Okay. Reloads all macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration phase. What is the acceleration phase? Denoted by the least amount of color. So I am currently in acceleration.
This one's going down. Bleed them. Macro cannon, volley!
Can only be used during the end phase.
Set the course. Unleash our vengeful salvo. Lay in the course.
There we go.
Fire right now! Leave the hull strewn across the stars!
Ring-a-ding.
Fire the last batteries. Onward!
Oi, what do you think you're doing? Get away from there.
Bleed them!
I'm handling it. I think.
Torpedoes! Locked! Fire the lance batteries!
This is gonna be fun.
This one's going down.
Damn it! I didn't want to move.
Lay in the course. them. This one's going down. Annihilate them! The time has come.
Come on. Shoot your shit.
Fire the launch batteries! Bleed them! Torpedoes locked. This one's going down. Fire the lance batteries.
I mean, all in all, it's not going horrible.
Set the course.
Well, that was a move.
This one's going down. Bleed them. The time has come. Annihilate them! Fire the lance battery! batteries.
I really do like that warp thing. Just twist them around and just be like, yeah, your ship took some stress.
Lay in the course. This one's going down.
Another victory
Yay.
of 2 great dynasties, Lord Captain.
Oh, nice. Did I just level up? Why is this gold? That's fun. Okay, so reloads all of them. That's all macro cannons that were fired. Hit chance. And lances. That's just a cooldown. And that increases the damage. There we go. All right. Let's go talk with these people for what's her name's sake. Picks up Graham's Alderai vessel beyond a doubt. According to Von Vance, about 100 years ago, the rare system against pirates and enemies. Countless primed mines are still scattered. Phil's chimes, the voices drawn out and mournful. They sing in an unknown tongue. You can sense that this is a dirge. Answering the call on the cogitators, Earlet jumps on the cogitators, startling the officers on the bridge with their sudden jolt in hopes of understanding the monkey technology and figure out Alderai runs in circles around them. But the mysteries of the machine god elude the Xenos, thus returns to you, powerless. Is asking the Elantark to help her kin who have found themselves trapped in the snare of fate. Are invenerated and weak, and their songs cries fading. State of the vessel. And his engines have presumably been damaged by the collision of the celestial body. It is impossible to prove or disprove his distance. Differ too much from those of the Imperium. Righty. Now all is hope that the Cacnite should cover the veterans. Not let them down. Establish contact. Clearing the minefield without damaging. Yay, the ship survived. Oh no. Okay, I am just curious. If there is a better way to do that. Okay. So they die all the same. And in this other save, I had better, I got some more XP. Damn, Yurlet is having a hard time of it. Seven flamers. Hey, another mechanism thing. Jesus Christ, how much fucking plasteel can one man have? Hey, I think I already saw this planet. Okay. Why did I just randomly gain a profit factor? Because I did this. Okie dokie. That critical hit chance is not nothing. Profit factor and security. Complacency across all of the colonies, though. There's literally no downside for this. I need more Drusians. Oh shit, there was a thing that I could do. Surgeon's medkit. That's actually really good. Right? Profit factor. Yep, do that. Blocks flawless servitors. So this gives me security across everywhere. Gives me tech use. This gives me efficiency everywhere, which I kind of want. Profit factor and battle servitors. That's funny. Inferno, armored prow. Armored rage. Ooh, I want that. Eye of the Omnissiah. It gives a lot of mechanisms. Armored Rage needs the Flawless Servitors, so I need efficiency and mechanisms. This gives me people, and I need to spend people. That is such a weird fucking thing to say. This gives me... Ooh, I like that. But I like the people. The things you say in this game. I want the reputation. It was mostly just which one do I want to do first. Genetic mercy, that gives me people. This that spends people? Or do I need to have people? People and efficiency. Sorted. I need... that's a lot of shit. A Melta, like, sniper? Huh. Shield of the Emperor, escort ship. Escort ship. Or, okay, hold on. Master Raider, plus 20 scrap. Critical chance. Security. Guilds needs both of those. Adeptus Arbites. Cavalry gives me Imperial Navy. Seasons of the War. Yeah, that's very good. Just general security, and that's Navy, which is really good. And then I'm just like Master Raider, but less security. Hey, it gives me Xenotech and Adamantine and Phlogiston. I do not have a lot of Xenotech. Or I could just be like, hey, let's get people, let's get provisions. Let's get efficiency. But no, that escort ship seems fun. Filth of the Expanse. Let's go. Vabos. Alrighty. I will be able to do this one in a little bit. After the other thing gets good. Okay, we are going to save. More profit factor. Helmsman Ravor, the crew is grumbling again. At the time, unless it's gone totally bonkers. Red Robes, excuse me, tech priests are blaming the anger of the few guys. The crew has not been worshipful. Largely stabilize the output of the augurs. Spec says, she knows I'm sketchy about the machine these days. I confirm analytic systems are behaving incorrectly for a time. God Shaders could not produce statistical data. Tech priest efforts, we should now be able to handle them. God damn it. Urgent report from Vessel Shrine. Group of unknown sounds invaded his temple and plundered high-effect arms among the casualties. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. my guy got hit. He's the guy that does my trades. Master at Arms is barking orders. Confessor Abelard is murmuring a prayer. First Master is circling chapped with a keen eye for the threat. Cabela quickly sweeps her gaze over the destruction, focusing on the bloody footprints. Velvet coat is streaked with blood. Engineers and Desert Medicaid officer is working on a black. A gunshot wound is grins faintly. Forgive me for not greeting with the bow. I must. Nemesis has stolen a great relic. What happened? Serfs in red headscarves burst into the chapel and started shooting. Alright, that Nemesis has to go. The relic made for the relic. The remains of honorable rogue traders brought here from the mutant solid crypt. And when I realized the sacred ashes of your ancestors had fallen, filled one intent on desecrating Glorious Night. No, that could not be allowed to happen. I blocked his path. Ashton himself a few vile insults with me, which I obliged to omit and to give in to the provocation. I was hoping to buy myself some time, and so the Nemesis started reviling the customs of the ship, berating the officers and enforcers before insulting the very name of your lordship. I threw my glove in his face to bandit duel, but the underspelling just shot me. He laughed. And he committed sacrilege by stealing relics. Forgive me, your lordship, I failed. How exactly? I dare not repeat the slander. I insist. He called you a ghoul who sits on a throne of bones, feasting on the raw flesh of his servants. Forgive me. Why do you wish to see me so urgently? I had to apologize to you. I had to repent. For many years I did my best to serve the dynasty, but I failed. Shame scorches my pathetic, cowardly heart. I had to tell you how deeply remorseful. I will not let you die here. Proud to serve the dynasty. Papers. Have the clerk double check my freight bills. How badly is he wounded? Also, hurry. Should be understood as soon as possible. I'm holding on, your lordship. Worry not. What matters now is that you recover the relic. Groans as it pulls blood-soaked bandages and shakes his head. Some miracle preserved life long enough so you might address in our hands to the Emperor. Is blessed with amazing prowl. And mock the generosity used to pacify the serfs. Scoundrel boasted that his fighters have made good use of the gifts. Arrogant rebel. Has ever dared raid the upper decks before? Not ship says it's true. Did you see the attack? I did not. I was on my way to offer prayer when I heard gunfire. So much for being a heroic repairman. Wasn't much use, was I? How did these renegades manage to sneak? They had help, hidden corpses, several chapel attendants. Traders took their clothes and led them. Very good. They never slighted a serf in their lives, so why punish them? I'll strangle this Nemesis with my own two hands. They were taking his ways, and I would tell you anything more to present, even a second delay. Take him. So what do we do so far? It's on his deathbed. All the attackers are either dead or absconded with the sacred relic. And all of us is great as one thing. As soon as the accomplishments came out of nowhere, only the throne knows where they went now. We'll turn this vessel inside out there. Void rat can. No need. Blood's whisper will lead us to Nemo's state. Did you perform another divination? Yes and no. His terror guided me here. Told me of the evil that lurked in the shrine, but beyond that, bloody path, chaos, the tread, the raiders reveal the truth. With all due respect, Spinner, some enforcers have already questioned the witnesses. Tell us everything you know. Blood is drawn in a pattern of retribution. The one who spilt it appeared later. They move swiftly and fiercely, numb to their own wounds. Enforcers drawn gunfire and witness sacrilege, probably. As for this pattern, is made in fury and desperation. The one who left it was wounded, but they did not flee. They fought back when they could, and they had retreated into the darkness of the maintenance tunnels hidden within the walls of the shrine. Any gleaned up, or did you have a vision? There's no need for revelations of the Undying Emperor here. The one who's dedicated life to understanding the tenets of the webs. Death speaks the language clearer than any words. She read the blood. She like looked at the patterns, just like, okay, I know death. I know what people do when they die and how they kill. Blood writes the chronicle of the final hour and holds all the answers. It speaks the truth. Can tell me what instrument was spilt, what its owner felt, and how they struggle in terror, or was cold as the seal of the blade. Blah, 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 blah. I'm glad she's on our side. Escaping the main tunnels, we can send enforcers out to technical quarters. It's extended hundreds of meters in different directions. So we still have no idea. Tunnels only answer the question of how he left. Now death will tell us where he was heading. He stinks of smoke. Smoke of singed coveralls, vile IO sticks, burnt sacred unguents, and charred meats. Your wound holds the answer. You dressed it carefully, not inside the shrine. Before that, something struck you, ripped your heart, burned you, turned your into it was not fire, no. If you're a conductive charge, it has marked you, heretic. I recognize your wound. I myself encountered it on those I take on the other side of the plasma drive chambers. Are you certain? Bless me to be able to see truth and death. Can't say if it's worth drawing conclusions based on the conversation with the corpse, but if it is, I concur. It's all about the burns, conductor charge, smell of cheap IO immediately makes me think the plasma drive. Makes sense to me. We will follow. You must stay. You are the one that needs his challenge, and those who hunt you by sight, you will frighten away the prey. So what do you suggest we do? I will go to the chambers alone. I will track down the false champion and all his servant, and I'll clear the grounds for your own hunt. Out of the question. An enforcer squad would certainly scare off the vermin, but I'm not like a servant of death. You and I will go to chambers together, and together we will bring down. I'll go to a couple of good friends in the plasma drive chambers, and those kind who know everything about everyone. Convincing them shouldn't be difficult, especially if I pull a few favors. It'll be three of us. What a company. Jesus Christ, 3 musketeers right here. So be it, but it will not like this. Much like your faces, you guys are too conspicuous. It'd be prudent to use a disguise. We'll procure regular work clothes for us. We will carry only inconspicuous weapons and hide easily in our tool bags. Blend with the crowd. Before I depart, I ask them to bless me. I pledged never to leave your side, yet the hunt demands that I do that. Grant me this permission by performing the ceremony of twinning. When your people have taken their leave under the guise, you'll begin. What is the ceremony? Rite of blessing for the sacred hunt. With it, the daemon cast a shadow over the path of carnage. Under your benediction, I will strike harder and tread more softly. Let the ceremony commence. With your permission, the Infernus Master and I will take their leave and prepare. Dare not intrude. Sit down now, Daemon, and listen. Let the ceremony begin. Carves an intricate symbol on the floor, and then produces a small bundle wrapped in incense-laden parchment sets to the light. You are my Daemon, and I am your blade, and I am honored by your blessing. My arms are strong, while your will is strong. And as long as the Undying One hears your prayers, my feet will go unheard. Her blade kisses her palm, and dark red blood begins to trickle and spread over the bottom of the ritual cup that has now appeared in her hands. With your blood, with your will, we shall spin a scarlet web. Jesus! The symbol of the hunt, may it herald our praise. The mice puts the dagger in your hand. You suddenly feel how heavy your eyelids have become. Your heartbeat slows in your chest. Her words linger. She is hypnotizing me. Hello, Vivrian. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Ah, you beat me to it, Night Owl. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in. This is the WBPL 76. I am Doctor Who's the Chef, one of a number of chuckle fucks who stream on this channel. Right now, I am almost done with my session of Rogue Trader, episode 21 of Rogue Trader. This has been an incredibly weird journey. Heavy scent of incense envelops you and makes your head spin. Strange, weird, and the goth death lady is actually a very deep and interesting character. What is happening? For the twinning to happen, you must first expand your mind to see the unseen, hear the unheard, those who live and die by the tenets of the web often burn sacred essences, and your body is not yet accustomed to them. Your mind is trying to grasp at new boundaries. Do not risk. Must I wound myself? Price of victory, price of defeat is always measured in blood. Make a small cut. Grasp your hand, squeeze it over the cup, but there's news coming in place again by the time. And warmth of blood flowing. Twinning is the blood oath that I have made with my lord. Dips your fingers and traces symbol first on her own forehead, then yours appears in a blade that is cutting through an intricate knot. Anoint me with your blessing, Daman, and may the ceremony commence. I bestow my blessing, and so forth and so forth. Be merciful, those you hunt may be victims themselves. Grant them whatever mercy you see fit. There's no turning back those who fight the Lord. But I will remember your words. Your body cannot accompany on this chase, but your spirit. There is nothing spirit cannot do. Twinning is complete. You and I bound by a blood oath. Think of me while I hunt, and I will think of you. Become a thought flowing through my mind. The Unknown is gracious to us. He will send you dreams, and in those dreams you'll see me. If you what gracious shall, hear something. Part of you, what does that mean? Your spirit will come with me to the plasma drive chamber. Your body remains motionless. If the undying one graces you, you will hear what I hear, see what I see. You will think my thoughts as if they were your own, but you will shout out to me. If you give me an order, I will not hear it. Only the ripples of your mind can reach me through the winding thread. Have fun at work. Let's begin. Watch now. What does thy seeing eye hold in the converging patterns of blood? You see shifting images in the blood, a spider crafting a fine web, blurred shadows that concern a swarm of void rats or enraged hound, crossblades, a card of the Emperor's Tarot, but as soon as your gaze lingers on, reality bleeds through the fluid shapes. Soon your spirit will be able to follow me. I will bid the servants carry you to your chambers, where you will not be disturbed. Wait in silence and safety. For me, the hunt has begun. This is cool. Oh. And I think here is where we are going to save as soon as I have the ability to. Stale air, oppressive noise, the hum and whir of machinery drown out all thoughts. The place rings with tension. Is it the powerful energy coursing through the cables, or have the wails of the workers merged into a cacophony of indignant whispers and desperate prayers, lost and mired in petty troubles? Unmindful of duty, their voices creak as if covered in rust, and their eyes are dimmed by the endless drudgery and lack of light on the working decks of Dalman's great ark. I've seen it before. In these murky depths, people become creatures all too ready to devour each each other for worldly gains, fleeting pleasures, or imaginary freedoms, from obligation born of the abyss of the spiritual emptiness. The Undying One punishes them through me, disgusting mutations, abominations, device, and I will be their doom. The thread shakes, the web is taut, I step silently, my great hunt has begun. The thread shakes, the quarry leaves a trail. We may not see it, but we can feel it. I taste the air. The scent of fresh dye. The subtle note of sparks. This is new, pleasant. The upper decks reek of luxury, but here I feel comfortable. And there is something else. This is it. I recognize the smell. Unguents, Io, and burnt meat, just like inside the shrine. Time has come to spin scarlet. Thought I know the hunting ground. Find the enemy, I must listen. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Rhythmic beat of the engines and the pumps, the ship's breathing. That is the ship's heartbeat. Is it strange that I feel at home among the workers of the lower decks who pass their time like the living dead? Jesus Christ! Even when you don't have voice lines, you talk a lot. Warmth spreads through my chest. I like to think that the connection with the Undying One bound my and Damon's fates together. He has blessed us and we hunt as one. I step silently, darkness our alley merged with shadows. In the twilight of the chamber, barely illuminated by flickering candlelight, I've come like them lost mired servants. They will become unwitting allies in my hunt. Their hopelessness, their desperation, their thirst for survival comes to us. Where's the second spinner? Another feeling when you stare at it, but you can't tell where it's from. Footsteps too are coming towards me. Familiar gates. Those are Damon's servants. I would not be surprised if the cultists set on the trail of them. Lone spinners are arrogant. Just another soul to them. A gift to death. Does this remind you of anyone at all? The lay people, the two are now scarcely distinguishable from common serfs. In a word or status, privilege are defined by appearance. A single piece of rotten cloth is enough to lower your standing. I am here. There she is. Welcome to the Plasma Drive Chambers, esteemed holy assassin. You can exchange pleasantries later. Lieutenant Gadaria is on duty in this compartment. I've ordered her to gather information on all workers who Red Scarves and who have recently left the bay. Red Scarf is not a symbol. It could be a trap. I need to find her. I will watch the Enforcer and those who are watching her. The Enforcer knows nothing about life in this compartment. I guarantee it. You have a better source of information. A good friend of mine who knows a lot about delicate matters. It would be easy to get him to talk. He's terrified of pain and death. Only the faithless fear death. I do not trust him. Let him trust me so that his trust may become a snare for my hunt. Believe in the me that will believe in you. Cut them off with a gesture. Their methods of hunting are not mine. I will take a grain of truth. Words need to provoke them into making a move. Convince them that they must act now. The answer is a symbol of order. He's standing in the way. My enemies will believe it's safe to strike. Imitate them with an impending threat. Flaming voice relies on a talker, one who keeps no secrets and fears pain. On a rival vessel is bad for all who's but good for spilling them. Through him I will whisper, strike out the spark that will. I feel them in the crowd. My enemies, they are cautious. I must find them and let them know. Let them believe their luck. Then they will shed their masks. Such is my plan. They look at me in silence, they do not sit, but that matters not. I am on the hunts. And with that, it is time to get out of here. because I am tired. I am going to go take a nap again before I go to work, and everything is going to be cool. I'm glad to be just randomly exploring the game now. Like it seems like the game has really seriously opened up. Does it say how many hours that 2 days and 6 hours worth of game time? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of game time. This is such a cool game. I'm enjoying it so much. But thank you everybody for showing up and having a good time. Once again, for those of you who don't know or have come late, I am in the process of moving out of my current place, and the cooking show is on hiatus. I am still going to be doing stuff on Mondays. It's just going to turn into Doctor Who's Variety Hour. For the foreseeable future, I am going to be doing some Lego shit. I've got the Notre Dame that I am going to build, and I have my eyes on a couple of other things that I might be able to acquire and build and have a good time with. I might do stuff with Digiman. We might do some... might try and revitalize the Monday morning magic stuff. Or it might just turn into a, hey, what does Doc want to play today? I don't know. Tag me in those pictures in the Aux, buddy. I want to see that. You can always make your own Lego poncho, you know. But we're going to we'll just see what the future has in store. Thank you everybody for showing up, for having a good time with me, and just thanks for being cool, guys. I'll see you all later, and remember to hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo techs push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.